Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back at it here. We're finally up in League 10, finally made it, and I still want to play with this deck, showing you guys all the different types of situations you might get yourself into, and all the different decks in today's meta. So we're gonna go Executioner here. Bandit on the right side will probably draw out, I'll draw out Goblins, which would be good because we have the Prince. So one of the things about rocking a deck like this is you will probably bait out the things your opponent probably doesn't want to give up, and it should be pretty good typically. So we should be in a good spot here. He might pop that ability, which I wouldn't blame him. So he's going to give up his Tesla. And I think in that case, I'm just going to hang out here for a sec. I would have gone with Prince, but I think he's definitely back to his Goblin. So I'm going to go with the Prince here. It'll take the hits from on the Fire Spirits, but we will, it hit the, interestingly enough, it seemed like it hit the Fire Spirit that spawned instead. So that's going to be a little interesting here. Going to go with the Evil Executioner. Really would have thought he would have gone with something else, but totally fine. I think the Hog Rider doesn't even get a hit, which is going to be beautiful stuff for us. And that's going to get taken out. So it's going to be a Hog Rider deck. For some reason, I was thinking it was looking a little bit more like a Goblin Drill, but we're going to go with the... we're going to just force out 3 Elixir from him, which is always nice. And it's really just been a lot of defense so far, just getting a feel for, what the opponent's got. So we're going to go with the Recruits here, see if we can get something else out of him right now. He's going to have his Tesla ready. And I'm just going to send the Ram Rider in. We're about to hit double Elixir. We have the Vine spell that he might not be as ready for. I'm going to pop that ability, make it difficult for him. Ram Rider is going to still require that log. Let's go with the Prince here, and we should be okay. He might go with the Mighty Miner. Prince actually was able to get away from that Ice Spirit because it jumped. That was pretty big stuff right there. Let's go with the Executioner here. I'm going to go Bandit. I'm going to go with the Giant Snowball, and this should be pretty good in the way of defending that. So we should be a-okay. Going to go with the Barb Barrel here. Ram Rider here, and where is that Tesla? I'm gonna pop the Vine spell here, start working that down a bit. Super defensive, totally fine, is what it is right now. Let's go with the Evil Executioner. Should be able to defend this all right. We do end up giving up a hit because I dropped it a little late, but that's fine. So this is where having some split lane pressure is going to be massive and pay dividends. Obviously, I have that Evil Giant Snowball, so we can definitely make that work as well. I'm going to go with the Bandit here. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Vine Spell. Ooh, Executioner is actually putting in work. Now we just needed to hit the Furnace, which it almost did, but it gave us a little bit of damage there, which is going to be useful. I think this is where we're going to want to save our Evil Giant Snowball. He might pop the ability here. We just gotta be super careful. He's only got Earthquake, so I'm not as worried on defense. I'm gonna go Bandit here just to kind of clean up, or at least force a little more Elixir out. Let's go Evil Giant Snowball. A little bit late, unfortunately, but we get Bandit on tower for a decent amount of damage. We clean up the Furnace for the most part. Let's go Evil Executioner here now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the Barb Barrel as well. Not like that was really needed, but that's gonna be what it is right now. I'm going to go with the Recruits here. That should keep me pretty healthy for the most part. I'm going to go with the Prince there. I'm going to hit him with a Vine spell, and we should be okay here. Yeah, that right side is going to get absolutely pummeled. Left side is actually going to take the hit from the Executioner. Bandit's going to dash on through. Let's go with our Giant Snowball here. And we are going to be in an okay spot. We have the Vine spell. I'm not afraid to use it on defense. So we're definitely going to be using that here to help us defend, and we're in an overall pretty good spot. We can really just continue to push both sides here. We're playing for the full 5 minutes here. It's going to be what happens sometimes up in League 7, but we're going to keep the pressure up here. We're going to go with the Evil Executioner and basically kind of keep everything on lock here. Evil Giant Snowball should be good as well. We'll hit him with the Vine spell, but yeah, all in all, that is what it's going to take sometimes to play against a deck. If, they're just not going to allow you to break on through. just take the opportunity with the split lane pressure with this deck that you can have, and pressure with the Prince and the Bandit on the other side of your main push, and you're going to do pretty good. So good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. Right, next match here, keeping things rolling, and we have our Giant Snowball in hand, totally fine going with that. We have a lot of options in terms of bait, so I'm just going to cycle that. He's not dropping anything, so I'm just going to go Bandit here, and just start. That's one of the things about rocking Bandit. Oh, he's going to go for a Tornado. I was not expecting that, but let's go Ram Rider then and see if we can get something else out. Oh, we don't have our Executioner, unfortunately, but we do make it to the tower. So that's always nice. So he's got Tornado plus Barbarians. I don't really know what he's got. Maybe some heavy beatdown deck where he's just... Yeah, with that, I think it's going to be Golem, like an OG type of Golem deck. So what I'm going to do here, since he gave up his Barbarians, he might have Lumberjack, but I'm going to have the recruits tanking for the Prince. Yeah, there's that Lumberjack, guys. I'm going to hit him with the Vine spell. That should be pretty solid. I'm going to hit him with the Giant Snowball. Hopefully slow that down a bit. Allow our Prince to clean that up. And yeah, that is going to be a very, very dead tower. The only problem is we didn't have our Executioner to start out. So we're not really able to, you know, get the Evo Executioner for this massive push that's going to come up. And he's got the pump. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go Bandit and hopefully get onto tower, just start chipping it down a bit. Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of... This is going to be really tough here, guys. Really, really tough. Let's go with the Executioner. I'm surprised he dropped his E-Drag then. Okay, there's that Golem. So... this is where it's going to get a little tough. I'm going to go Ram Rider here. We have Vine Spell, but I'm not really looking to, you know, cause too many or give up too much more. Alright, so luckily the Lumberjack's going to go in front. So that's going to clean that up. However, we need to hit him with a Vine Spell here. I'm going to go with the Evil Giant Snowball, kind of push everything back. And then we need to get our Evil Executioner going. And hopefully have that kind of clean house a bit. We need that to really clean everything up. Oh, not quite. It was almost able to do everything. Obviously, as you can see with this deck, we're not rocking a, you know, we're not rocking a Tornado. So that does make things a little difficult. So I'm just going to go with the recruits here. We can go either direction right now. I'm totally fine going either direction. I'm going to go Prince here. I'm going to go get an Executioner going because, yeah, I figured we might need that, at least for the next push. Let's go Ram Rider here. I'm going to go with the Giant Snowball and hopefully keep the pressure up. I'm not as worried about my King Tower, obviously, so Executioner hopefully is going to clean up at least the Barbarians. We'll go Barb Barrel here to kind of clean up the Battle Healer. We'll go with the recruits again. So that's going to be probably one of your best pushes here. Is if you get the opportunity to just play it like that, I would. So I'm going to go with the Prince. I'm going to go for Executioner as well. We have the Vine Spell next if he goes for his E-Drag. So I'm just waiting on that E-Drag. We have the Vine Spell. He knows we have that Vine Spell just waiting. I'm going to ignore that Baby Dragon. Yeah, there's not much he can do here. We're going to hit it with the Vine Spell. And that is going to get absolutely deleted. Prince is going to lock onto the tower. And that right there is going to be good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Keeping things rolling. Having Bandit in hand is usually a pretty good start if your opponent doesn't do anything. I'm going to do this here. I'm just going to go with the Giant Snowball afterwards as well. This should be pretty good. So the Giant Snowball, obviously, I'm cycling to get to the Evil Giant Snowball. Bandit should survive one hit from this, or from the tower. So that's going to be pretty good. We'll go Prince here. I don't always feel comfortable giving up both the Prince and the Bandit so early and like back to back. But against this Royal Ghost, I mean, it's going to be what I'm going to have to do. Prince is just going to keep charging on through here. And we actually get a lock on the tower. We get 2 hits on the tower, which is really nice. Now we got to worry about trying to defend this. So let's see if he defends that Furnace. If he does, we're going to need to go Barb Barrel. But if not, we can definitely go for something like the Executioner here. That should be able to clean up most of that stuff. Bandit here, we should be good to kind of clean this up. Yeah, we're going to be pretty good here. I think we're going to take probably a couple hits from that Spirit Empress, but I'm not all that worried, to be honest. It does a lot of damage. Yeah, we take 2 hits, but we're still up on that right side. So with this deck, you don't have a building. So just be super, super careful every time you want to defend something, because that's going to be a potential drag on your offense the next time around. Let's hit him with the Vine spell here. I think this is worth it. We're going to damage this down. I know he's got that Heal Spirit and whatnot, but for the most part, I think I'm going to just ignore that. I think when it locks, maybe I'll go with the Giant Snowball, because we have Evil Executioner for that pushback. And this would just minimize the amount of damage the Rogue Ghost is going to do. So just something to keep in mind. Let's go with the Prince here. And we'll see what we can do. So let's go with the Evil Executioner right now. He's probably going to block it with something. Yeah, there's that. So that's what he's going to use to block it, which is fine. We're going to go Recruits here. Obviously keeping that pressure up on that right side. I don't know what he's got as a win condition. I don't see this deck too often, admittedly, but it should be an interesting one. Ram Rider is going to clean all of that stuff up, which is nice. Let's go with their Evil Giant Snowball here. Focus up a little bit more on defense. So obviously, you know, don't get too hung up on the idea of using that on offense. It's great on offense, but it does have its use as well on defense. So let's go with the Recruits here. 10-15 seconds left. I think it's just a Battle Ram deck of sorts. So I'm going to go ahead, hit him with the Barb Barrel. I'm going to go with the Giant Snowball as well, just to kind of slow everything up here. And Executioner is going to do a great job cleaning that up. We had a lot of pressure on that left side. That left side tower being down, you know, over 50%. We're probably going to be in a pretty good spot anyways if we went into sudden death. So good game, well played. Let's get on. All right, next match here. Keeping things rolling. And we have all 3 of our light spells, more or less. Obviously would love to see Giant Snowball first, just so we can kind of work that cycle in. I'm going to go Executioner because unless this is a Knight and Balloon deck, I'm not as worried. Seeing E-Drag, I might have jinxed myself. Not too sure yet, but we're just going to roll with this here. I'm going to go Prince to keep our Executioner alive. And hopefully... Oh, I think this is going to be Lava Hound. So this is definitely going to be a bit interesting. This should be able to clean that up. So we should have... Oh, we might... Okay, I'm going to go Ram Rider anyways because that 1 HP Skeleton Dragon's being tanked for by a healthier one. And that's always problematic. So I'm going to go with the Barb Barrel here. I'll go early. This might not be Lava Hound. This might just be Balloon here, guys. So just something to keep in mind. Rage doesn't reach the tower, which is nice. He's going to do that. So I'm going to just go with the Bandit here. See what he's got for defense. He might just take it, which is okay. He's going to go for Tornado. I'm going to go Recruits. I really don't know what he's got now. Seeing the pump. I mean, could it be a weird Golem deck? It's possible. So let's see what he does. I'm going to go Prince here. I'm going to get my Vine spell ready. I'm going to hit him with the... Oh, wait. That would have been nice if I actually made that happen. I think we'll clean up the Lumberjack, though. So that, in my opinion, is kind of worth it. Skeleton Dragons will be a bit of a problem, but I'm going to go Ram Rider here. Can't imagine him having anything else. I think he's just going to take as much damage that he can afford. Obviously, I think he's going to give up another hit. But he's just going to hope that, you know, his push here is going to overwhelm us. Yeah, it's Golem. So... we're going to go Bandit here, see if we can maybe get a Bandit onto tower. This is going to be really difficult to defend here, guys. We don't have the 3-card cycle with a champion, so this is going to be very, very challenging. There's that evil E-Drag, so we're going to have to find a way to get right on top of it here. I think the way to do it is going to be with the Vine spell. We're going to do this. We're going to go Barb Barrel to get right on top of it here. And see what we could do, best of our abilities at least. We'll go with our Evil Giant Snowball, kind of clean that up at least. And then we have our Recruits back, so we can definitely make something happen. We need, the Recruits are a blessing in disguise in this scenario because it basically keeps the pressure up on that other side. I know he's going for that tornado, but hopefully we're able to break on through first. Ram Rider is going to break on through, and that's one of those scenarios where if you know they're just going to overwhelm you and you're going to hit sudden death, just go all in. Ram Rider does charge up pretty quickly, not as fast as the Hog Rider, obviously. Hog Rider will get to the tower quicker, but just something to keep in mind, because I could have definitely tried to focus on defense and then, you know, end up getting overwhelmed. But that's going to be how you're going to play against a deck like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to continue pushing up using this deck. It's by far my favorite, and I really hope you guys, you know, appreciate it and at least can enjoy the you know, same deck, but all the different types of decks that are in the meta right now. So again, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.